What's going on, y'all? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, cleanpowerwash.com. So Home Advisor. Let's talk about Home Advisor today. I've been getting more calls, and it's always a hot button issue in the various groups and things. I constantly see a lot of hate towards, it's a scam, it doesn't work, fake leads, class action lawsuit, yada yada yada. And before we get too far along in this, I'm getting zero from the Home Advisor to do this. Would I love to get credit for people that sign up? Sure. But ultimately, guys, this is about you making money. So far in 2019, we have averaged a little over $550 per job and just under $40,000 worth of work from Home Advisor leads. So it works. Lifetime value, we're at about between an 8 and 9%. Sorry, 8 or 9x ROI, which I think honestly you've got to be above at least a 5 or 6 in order for you to really be profiting on any job. So there we go for that. I like it and I use it because it continues to generate leads for me, gives me opportunities to bid, and I pay for what they produce. And what I mean by that is, if Home Advisor produces 0 leads for me in the month of September, I would pay them $0. If they produce 100 leads for me, I'm going to pay $100 times whatever the lead cost. The cheapest lead that I just got was $12.86. I got a roof one for like $21, and I forgot how much the other two cost. I think the most expensive lead that I can get is like an exact match in my market that's roughly about $35. Still not bad. I mean, you should know what your customer acquisition cost is. For some marketing methods, it's cheaper for me. I mean, we're averaging a lot less on Facebook, but when I look at a lot of the other sources, $20 to $30 per lead, with a decent closing cost or closing percentage is something that I'm okay with. And yeah, we still haven't gotten the steering wheel or the tires fixed. That's happening on Wednesday. But over the weekend, I got 4 leads from Home Advisor, and the only thing that you need to do and understand to treat differently a Home Advisor lead from any other one is the second that it comes in, you need to call. I don't care if it says preferred method is phone or email or pigeon or whatever. You call them immediately. I immediately call them. I don't even look to see what the lead's for or where they are or any of that other information. I'm not trying to bid this over the phone. It's speed to the lead, which pretty honestly, that's how you should be with all your leads. Home Advisor, it's all about that. Hey, I just submitted this lead. I'm at my computer. I haven't been able to get anybody to give me a quote on gutter cleaning, and boom, I hit submit and my phone rang. Wow, like you've already blown them away. Like, wow, I didn't think somebody would call me on Saturday night, because these leads come in and I call them immediately. And if you're an owner operator, guess what? You should have one of these things. You can get a smartwatch. You don't have to have a smartwatch, but you can set a different ringtone or a different notification for when you get that text message for the lead or their app, so that you hear that and say, oh, hold on, put your gun down for a second and call. Even if it's noise in the background, you want to make that call right away so that the customer, again, gets blown away by that right then and there. If you like to do estimates over the phone, go for it. If you like to do estimates in person, go for it. It's not going to change anything. You just need to get it set up so this customer has already been contacted by you first. You don't want to wait 5 minutes, because then you give your other guy that's getting this lead gets that opportunity to kind of slide in there ahead of you. Don't do that. They also go from being as hot as can be as a lead, and they go downhill very quickly. That first 1 to 2 minutes, and then 3 to 10. After that, I mean, stuff's dropping down so quickly. So you've got to get in touch with them quickly. But then if you're next estimate appointment is Tuesday or Wednesday. Hey, hi, Miss Johnson. This is Rob with Clean Power Wash. We just got your Home Advisor estimate request. Just want to let you receive that, and we will be in touch on Wednesday to get take care of your estimate. I saw on here that you're looking to get your roof cleaned. Was there anything else you needed to get priced out, or any concerns? Did you get cited by the HOA? Or is there moss growing on it, or if it's gutter cleaning? Ask them some general questions, like you would with any other prospect that calls in. We also get a decent amount of them where the person literally is on the website and says, connect me to a contractor. And so we've got this, we've got it saved in our phone as Home Advisor Instant Connect. And as soon as that comes in, we press yes. I don't even listen. And then all of a sudden it goes click, and it's like, oh, hi, Mr. So-and-so, this is Rob with Clean Power Wash. You don't even need to get their information. The stuff's going to be texted to you anyways, but you're having your general conversation on it. Okay, exactly. What do you want to have done? Are you interested in any other services? And that I think is a big key with that. And again, it's how you should be treating every customer anyways. Oh, you called in for gutter cleaning. Cool. Or you called in for a house wash. Do you have a deck, gutters, roof, patio, or anything else that needs to be cleaned? We'd love to clean that for you as well. So those things are all important. As far as the fake leads, absolutely there are leads that come through with inaccurate information. And I always point out the fact that we've all filled out I know at least I did when I was in college, filling out credit card applications with fake information so I could get that t-shirt or get the free giveaway thing they were doing. Or you filled out forms online because you wanted to get to the end to see the information but didn't want to get on somebody's subscriber list. I would blame the fake leads, let's call them 90%, 95%, on the homeowner, on the person who's filling it out. I have heard rumors of some people that actually the person who filled out the request was actually somehow paid by some other party to do that. I've heard 2 or 3 people give the same story over and over again about that. It's never happened to me. I've had people again that didn't have the street or the house number, didn't have the correct phone number. It's not Home Advisor's fault. They're not pre-screening. They don't check to see if this person's email is true. They don't check to see if the phone number is or not. I mean, ultimately, for the person that's filling it out, if they put in fake information, they're not going to get the information back from these contractors to get these quotes that they're asking for. So there's a lot of things going on there. And guys, the class action lawsuit, I used to work for Verizon. And as with any other major company, other than maybe Chick-fil-A, because I love Chick-fil-A, every major company is being sued on a regular basis. They literally have armies of lawyers to deal with the kinds of nonsense that comes after them. Home Advisor is a $3 billion company. $3 billion. Billion. You don't get to that size, especially with what they deal with when they're dealing with the general public and they have to deliver a good product. It's just like if Google's not providing quality, relevant search results, people will stop using it. If people that are using Home Advisor on the customer side of it are not generating or producing quality contractors to do the work, then they're not going to continue to use them. That's plain and simple. So Home Advisor has a very, very important vested interest in making sure that there's always a contractor to be able to field that call that's quality. Is the level of screening super, super high and stringent? Absolutely not. They make sure that you're insured. They make sure that if you have to be licensed, that you've got that. And they do a criminal background check. they're making sure somebody's not a fly-by-night. And also, if stuff does go wrong quickly, HomeAdvisor will yank you down off that site. And they are going to be that third party, that arbitrator between you and that client to make sure that the clients are taken care of and not being screwed over by some contractor. Again, from the customer side, that's such a huge driver to why we use HomeAdvisor. Because when that person, they decide to use HomeAdvisor because they've either sent out a bunch of estimate requests for people and never heard back from any companies, they called around, haven't gotten any answers. They just want to get a quote. So now they're reaching out and saying, hey, we need a price. And we hear that often. Man, you're the first person that returned our call. You're the first person that actually showed up. I'm glad I showed up. I'm sorry that you dealt with a bunch of people not doing that. That's kind of amazing in my mind. And so that's another thing there. Anyways, here for an interview with somebody. Hope it goes well. Yeah. If you've got other questions, guys, and I am probably going to put a link for if you want to sign up, if you're interested in doing it. But do it because you need the leads, because you're able to go after those estimates right away. If you're not, forget it. If you're the kind of person who, when you get an email estimate request or a phone call for a job, you let it go to voicemail and then you don't respond to it for whatever amount of time, for an hour, 2, 3 hours, you check your email once a day, it's not for you. Have a great day.